Hey guys, it's X-Ray PC here, and I'm coming back with a Dallas video this time. You know, the basic guide, just to tell you exactly like how the character works, and then I'm gonna show you gameplay on him. So he has an ability called Target Finder, and it reveals the closest enemy to him. Anyone within a certain distance of him, even if there's 5 people, it will just choose somebody out of that group if they're all standing on top of each other. Um, will show them through walls, and it'll show them through walls for your team as well. And then his passive, just every single time he downs someone, he gets his ability back again, and you have to wait out the rest of the duration, the reveal duration, to use it, and then you can use it again. His weapons is the HRM, just like Trench, one of the top 3 weapons in the game. Very solid. If you hit at least 2 headshots, you're pretty much going to win the fight. First upgrade's damage range. Like, I'm pretty sure it's one of the most. I think it's a top 2 for most range ARs. Increased hipfire accuracy. So if anybody gets close, now you can beat them close, medium, and far. And then you have a suppresses firing and reduces recoil. And it's pretty cool when you kind of notice it. Adds different attachments to your weapon. Suppressor, grip, bigger mag. Oh no, man. Wait, this increases damage range. What? That's so weird. Just noticed that. And it suppresses firing and reduces recoil. They haven't really expressed what suppresses firing really does. I think it doesn't put you on the radar when you shoot, but I could be wrong. And then it reduces recoil, which this thing's a laser at this point. Until you get the reduces recoil, the recoil pattern is kind of hard, and with the recoil on top of that, kind of hard to learn. Um, and then you get the recoil reduction, and it's a laser. But as I said, with the recoil pattern, it's not like CS. It's more just an actual recoil pattern on the gun, and you still follow the crosshair. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna you know be aiming your gun like this and your head's like this. It's gonna be like Call of Duty, where you're shooting, where you're looking. That's where all your bullets are going. You have your devotion. This is your lever action rifle. So you do 45 body damage with it. I think it does like 64 to the head. So I'm pretty. No matter what, it 2 shots. If you hit a headshot to the body, you're gonna 1 shot some or 2 shot someone. If you shoot them in the bodies only, it takes 3. But no matter what, it's a solid weapon. It's 10 times harder to use than the HRM, but it's 10 times more accurate. So if you're good with the devotion, it has a lot of recoil and stuff. But if you're good with it, you could dominate everybody. Just 2 shot everybody. Headshot body, headshot body, headshot body. It has increased bullet penetration, so you could shoot multiple people at once, and you get this first perk. So if they're just running in a line at you, just shoot bodies. Just shoot them bodies. You'll just hit multiple at once, and your teammates just follow up. Increased magazine size and faster reload speed, definitely needed. You at least need this at level 2. And then once you get this maxed out, it has infinite range. It has 45 to or like 64 with the head. At all ranges, it is literally pretty much a like better close range sniper rifle at this point with no scope on it. You have the LW6 Revolver. It is a very strong hand cannon, but it literally has 6 bullets. So if you are not accurate at all, you're gonna have a rough time with this weapon. It is a super good weapon, but it's only a good weapon in the right hands. That's why I like it. It's a strong pistol. I'm pretty sure it's like 2 to the head and 1 to the body. Yeah, it is 2 to the head and 1 to the body. Or I think it could be 1 to the head and 2 to the body. But you still have to be accurate with the weapon. You're fighting against executioners with 16 bullets, the P12Ks even with like 12 bullets when they put the points into it, and they're super accurate. You have the SMG pistol, you have the burst pistol, which is good close range with a way more ammunition. So you're going against a lot of tough competition when you're using this pistol. But if you can master this pistol, you could literally use this pistol over other primaries. To be honest, it is literally DMR. That's how good it is. Throwing axe, just a throwing axe, increased throw speed, increased throw damage. EMP grenade, destroys it destroys or no, it damages deployables greatly, and it also makes it so you can't use your abilities or your gadgets at all until the duration's over. Increased MP duration, and then it also increases your grenade count by 1. You have an Incendiary Grenade, which is really good for holding a bomb site, holding a corner, forcing someone off a corner, and forcing them into your HRM shots. You get increased radius. Usually people just stay with increased radius. Increased fire duration is really not good. Like, unless you're just gonna, like, it's good as, like, a later thing, like, you already have bounce back and stuff like that. Um, but until then, you kind of just want to get increased radius and max it and leave it there. Your perks, padded steps is, like, not really, like, I mean, like, it makes it so you're silent when you're walking, so it's kind of like a walk, like, from CS, but it's kind of a waste of a perk. Um, Berserker, solid on anybody that has Berserker. You can sprint while reloading, so you could reload while sprinting, running around a corner, and then turn on a person because he thinks you don't have as many ammo. Replenish, and Berserker, you can kind of do one or the other. You don't have to do both. The fact that if you get Berserker, you can now get bounce back. The good thing about Replenish, though, is it makes you really good at fighting multiple people at once. So if you're stuck in a 1v4, Replenish is really good for that. But I think you should rush bounce back and then go Berserker or Replenish. But if you go Berserker, you can go bounce back into Berserker into armor. And now you have increased health regen, reload while sprinting, so you could be really aggro, actually. And then you have 25 extra health at the start of the game. That's it. Armor only works at the start of the game. Stalker is still not like really that good of a perk. Like it literally, you really don't notice the difference. Like, it really doesn't help you in combat. Like, if you were using Stalker and you're just moving from side to side, that person's probably in your face. If that person's probably in your face, you probably should just be hip firing. And now we're gonna start a queue. Do strikeout so I can show you guys better, like, full on gameplay, repeated fights. Strikeout is their TDM capture the point mode, where when you're holding the point, it's slowly ticking their lives away because each team has 12 lives. And yeah, we're gonna do this mode, TDM. It's a good casual mode. He doesn't have any skins yet. Only certain characters get skins through the Founders Packs. And these are the weapon skins. What they look like on his guns. That's a Founder spray. Honestly, a cool spray. Honestly, this spray is pretty cool. Okay, here we go, some Dallas gameplay. And then every character has that role they fit into. Talon and Dallas are intel characters. Intel specialists help your team to gain information on enemy positions to turn engagements in their favor. It also shows like your loadout, so you can see everything. You can see their ability, what it does, their passive. If you're like trying to like test new characters and you're too lazy to read it in the main menu, you could really quickly in here. Padded steps, Stalker, Headstrong, Berserker, bounce back, replenish. The HRM, one of the best. It's the best AR in the game, hands down. Kind of like if the scope on the medic's gun was gone and he didn't have the scope, that would be the best AR in the game. But because it has the scope, it makes it really clunky. So the HRM is now just like the best gun in the game. It honestly just really hard to push the Dallas if he's holding in the corner on you.
That'll do.
Okay, so this is the
Strikeout.
standard edition
Engage
pack
and
emo
eliminate
right
all
here.
hostiles.
This B side's a little balanced, so I'm gonna try to come from the left side and hit him from the bottom of the stairs.
We have control of the objective.
Lethal out.
Scorch is immune to mollies, so she just pushed both of our mollies and just ran right into him. Just gonna hold this corner for him because they can sit on the head glitch. Her passive makes it so when she shoots you, you cannot regen for a short time. So that's really annoying to deal with. He got... Oh, there's people behind me.
Enemies have control of the objective. Capture it.
Lethal out.
Lethal
Hold your
out.
horses. Not yet.
My team is just letting them run past them.
Finish the job. Objective acquired.
I'm just gonna come from the right side because playing middle is way easier on this map, to be honest, than playing the bottom stairs. Playing bottom stairs usually goes towards your like SMG characters because it's a little bit more aggro. You gotta fight them from the high ground, the low ground.
Enemies are running low on resources.
Need help.
If these guys run past my teammates one more time,
Guess I owe you one. Lethal out.
Objective secured. Defend it. I'm down.
until you kind of get the upgrades in it, it's like an okay weapon, and then you get the level 2 upgrade at least, and it's an insane weapon. Just gonna end it so I can get back to moving faster.
Crush 'em. We're out of lives. Make it count. They're out of lives. I'm down.
Lethal out.
Overtime. Get to the objective. Give me up.
Their entire team is currently on this corner.
Capture it.
Entire team on this corner.
We're out of
Their
reinforcements.
entire team is just holding this middle angle.
Please help. Give me up.
I just need the upgrades, and then once you get the hipfire accuracy, it's super easy to start beating
All roads
SMG
eliminated.
characters.
Regroup
SMG
and
characters
play
are usually like really good in the early rounds, like
Objective
these
acquired.
guys,
Defend it.
and then they kind of fall off, except for the LMPX. That's like the one that doesn't fall off. But
That'll do.
now that I got like damage range and hipfire accuracy, I can fight them close and far. See, now I can hold cannons, and this is a lot easier to hold. Unless they're here already. Okay, we're good.
Lethal out.
Or we're just not gonna get sight. The Scorch is just gonna keep following me around. Sorry.
Objective secured. Defend it.
And now it's more easier to take out a sniper. Literally just get the first 2 upgrades and you're fine. It's hard to be super aggressive at Dallas. Like, you're all about holding angles and...
Enemy spotted.
Pretty sure they're gonna flank around.
The enemies have 5 reinforcements remaining.
Pushing their sniper now. Pretty much dead. Nice. There you go. You can pick up other people's nades. They drop, usually always drop everything. Any of your enemies will always drop everything they have on them,
Utility out.
which is cool. Like, they're not just gonna drop what they had in their hand. They can't just switch before they die.
The enemies have 1 reinforcement remaining.
Lethal out.
And that's the LMPX.
You're out of reinforcement. Finish the job. 45 seconds remaining. Objective locked. Let's get it back.
Lethal out.
Give me up. Lethal out here.
Okay.
I'm down. 5 lives left. Make them count.
What goes around, partner?
This is where it ends up being better, better gun after you get to level 2. So now you can play really aggressive with it. Before you had to play super scared of it. All of a sudden I can't use my ability. I don't know what's going on.
Objective acquired. Defend it. Enemies have been wiped out. First round's on me.
Go here.
Now I have it maxed out and I got bounce back. Now I can actually be super aggressive.
That'll do.
Once you get the first perk in this gun though, you don't bleed. Okay, PC doesn't need the second perk. It's good to have it because the hip fire accuracy is all we really need. The reduced recoil is super easy to manage. Like, you're not going to be full on spamming the pistol anyways. You're going to be trying to land more headshots with it. So console usually tries to upgrade things, all their weapons max first. Like usually PC players tend to lean towards getting their gun at least level 1 or 2 and then trying to just get all their utility and like the 1 to 2 good perks, and then they max their gun. And then like I've seen console players or controller players try to max their guns first, try to get as much accuracy and recoil reduction as possible, and then try to frag out.
Lethal out.
Molly, so I can finish her off.
Lethal out. You started a fight you can't win. I'm down. We have control of the objective. Defend it.
Lethal out.
That was an example of what the flashbang can do, so I don't know why they're buffing them.
We only have 5 reinforcements remaining.
Probably shouldn't have used my ability because I knew they were coming anyways.
What goes around, partner?
Enemies have the objective. Get it back.
Lethal out.
Hold this corner because I see Lancer here. Just gonna use this time to flank around. Wish I had Berserker.
We're out of reinforcements.
Dude, I got some
Focus up.
fucking banana bread at work today.
All that's left. No more
Yo, and then
reinforcements.
lights with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gifted. Let's go.
Dude, I got
By the
some
way, guys,
fucking
if you see this
banana
video,
bread.
I do stream on Twitch as well. Twitch.tv/XrayPCTV.
Not yet.
Okay. And as you can see, it's still beta.
Need help.
Dude, I got some fucking banana bread at work today, dude.
30 seconds to go. Keep it steady. Objective acquired. Defend it.
Alright, that's fine,
Friendlies
that's fine.
eliminated.
Dude, I got
That's
some
gonna hurt the
fucking
bottom line.
banana bread
Usually
at
in
work today,
Strikeout,
dude.
We're behind. Focus
Wow.
in
up.
Demo, a lot of these characters like Dallas, Anvil, Trench are definitely a lot stronger. But in this mode,
Dude, I
where
got
it's
some
like,
fucking banana bread at work today, dude. Hell yeah.
That'll do.
I can definitely, I'll buy. I usually don't buy Stalker, but when they have 1, 2, 3 SMG characters, I might have to buy Stalker. And a sniper. This is probably the only time Stalker is actually worth it. Because this mode, you get a lot of money. Usually in demo, you're pretty scarce on funds. You gotta pick and choose what you want and what you're building for what comp you're trying to do and stuff. Definitely a lot more tactical.
Enemies have control of the objective. Capture it. Lethal out.
And that's the power of the HRO.
Lethal out.
Yeah, I was kind of sniper. Try to reveal that guy for my team.
Yikes. I'll
There you
just keep
go.
lining up now.
Objective secured. Defend it.
Okay, I guess that's missing. The HM is literally a laser once you get it maxed.
Lethal out.
We're holding site pretty well.
The enemies have 5 reinforcements remaining.
This weapon's extremely good. Oh, I ran out of ammo though. I have no ammo.
Enemies are running
I've
low
lived
on
too long.
reinforcements. Crush 'em. Enemies are out of reinforcements.
You could shoot any throwable object out of the air. So you could shoot, I'm pretty sure you could shoot grenades, demon launcher, you could shoot the knife out of the air, you could shoot
45
the
seconds
C4 out of
remaining.
someone's hands like as it's leaving his hands and blow him up.
Need help.
So that's something good for you to know.
Need a hand.
Lethal out.
Amateurs.
30 seconds left. Hang in there. Objective lost. Let's get it back.
Lethal out.
Oh, he's held that corner for a very long time.
He's got it a
I'm pretty sure
fight
there's only
he
one
can't
more
win.
left though. Yeah, it's just glitch.
Objective secured.
We're
Defend
fine.
it.
Lethal out.
Objective secured. Defend it. We've destroyed the enemy
That's where I try to
force.
use the
Nice
crouch
work.
spam like mechanic, where they come around the corner like. This is like the only game where like doing this actually helps you live longer, and every time you crouching it makes your reticle like bloom tighten, so it's less like bloom you gotta deal with, less randomness you gotta deal
Right
with.
you are.
So now I got replenish and armor. I'm literally just like a walking tank at this point. You think you're gonna switch to PC just by watching me? Well, there you go. Just for anybody like wants to know in the future watching this video as well, there is mouse and keyboard support on consoles, and then there is controller support on PCs. So it's literally just play on the system you prefer, and there you
Objective
go.
lost. Let's get it back.
Lethal out.
Bleeding out here. Enemy spotted. Lethal out.
I can't shoot him at all right there. Aaron. Hold on. Alright. Don't ever use this gun. This is why. Look at this reticle. Oh, she got me when I was reloading. You had to melee when you have Berserker to stop the reload. But I was too close. If I meleeed there, I would have meleeed into her and then I would have been dead anyways.
Need a hand.
Only bad part about a Berserker.
Five lives left. Let's make them count.
You again.
Just push my team. Use his nade here. Nope.
We have
Lethal
control.
You
Oh,
want to
yeah,
like
okay.
cancel your nade, the only way is after you're
You
using
started
it
a
is
fight,
to
you can't
push weapons.
Enemies have 5 lives left. Keep up the pressure.
Lethal out.
Is that all you've got?
I'm bleeding out here.
Lethal out.
Force him off the corner with my molly. You use this as a head glitch. A lot of
Enemies
people
are
did
low
in
on
alpha.
lives. Crush him. We only have 1 reinforcement remaining.
Ah, I
Out
tried.
of reinforcements. They're
messed
out
up
of
there. I should
lives.
just melee to cancel my reload.
Come out!
Need a hand.
5 seconds, and this one's ours.
Flashbang radius is insane, and they want to increase it. I don't know why.
Enemies have the objective.
I'm up.
Get it back.
Lethal out.
Get me up.
I'm down!
I got
remaining.
this.
Objective acquired.
Wow, I actually got outgunned by the Aaron for once.
Friendlies eliminated. That's gonna hurt
The
the bottom
reticle is
line.
the worst thing on that gun, and it's still been the worst thing since Alpha. I don't know why they won't change it, but the gun to me is still like solid. And there you guys go. That's Dallas gameplay. Probably one of the strongest characters in the game. I put him in my S tier, my tier list. I have from S plus down. Ronan, Glitch, Anvil currently S plus tier for me. He's definitely S tier for me. Dallas is. I think Talon's along with him. Definitely a strong character. His HRM is extremely strong. His perks are strong. His grenades are strong. Like if they have Anvil, you just go EMP Grenade. Yeah, and if they put a shield up, you just throw a nade on it. Like he can definitely counter a lot of people, especially because he has vision. He's very self-reliant. That's the best thing about him. Okay, guys. Make sure you guys follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/xraypc. Make sure you follow my Twitter, also just at xraypc. And see you next time.